Right. I'm in Amsterdam and I'm going to be going to the Heineken Experience with one of my buddies. So that's besides the red light district stuff, of course, which I will be filming tomorrow because I met a tour guide who's going to be giving me some more details about the red light district, and that should be interesting. But it's a very nice, clean city. Hey, what's up? And for the most part, everyone seems pretty friendly. Lots of bicycles, a lot of bikes. And the metro is relatively very easy to take, very easy to get around. So far, it's quite nice. A little bit chilly. It's mid-May, so it gets a little bit cold at night. Oh yeah, and everyone speaks English here, so it's pretty easy to communicate. Hey, what's up? What up? Hey. Very friendly, everyone's pretty friendly here. And right now, I am going to take the metro over to the Heineken Experience. And I did drink a little bit last night, so I'm a little hungover, and hopefully it'll help. Oh, looks like my train's coming. This is a ticket you want to get. And that's the train. Very clean train, by the way, very clean train. Alright, let's board it. Well, I guess this is the experience. It's time for me to be hungover all over again. Oh, look at that. It's modern art. I might not have made it to the Van Gogh Museum, but I made it here.
I mean, I can give a recommendation.
Okay, sure.
But you will have to censor these.
I'm probably not.
You guys want to know the best way of enjoying a Heineken beer? Make sure you remember, you open the bottle, make sure you're nice and open. You put it on the chair, whatever you're going to be sitting. You're going to prepare your lunch at the table. And then you go, it's the bottle in the chair. You go and maybe take the bottle quickly before you sit and then chug it. One go. Very slowly and responsibly.
These are the, I guess the original beer bottles for the modern one. Wow. Alright, I guess I'm going to become a beer now. Now, this is really intense for a brewery.
And then join my colleague behind me. Keep walking, please. Keep walking. Thank you.
Make your way on over to me, folks. Yes, that's it, guys. Well,
Oh,
now,
nice.
guys, once you have that.
The bells are ringing from this church. It's a good day because I'm not hungover. I decided to be a good boy and go to sleep at 8 p.m. And today I'm going to be meeting with Elzo and Evita, and they organized the Red Light District pub crawl that I went to the other night. So I asked them if they could give me a tour and show me around Amsterdam. Okay, so it's Evita, right?
Yeah.
And Elzo.
Yes.
And they were organizing the tour. It was the red light district bar hopping tour.
Potato starch.
Kind of potato starch and also meat inside. It's like a kind of a meat croquette, but like very soft, like a puree kind of inside. I don't know if you know what I mean. It's really good, and they usually serve it with mustard. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I mean that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's very good.
There's
But
also
that
cast
we can
tangles.
try- Yeah, it's just like mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, basically
literally.
mozzarella sticks, but the Dutch version of it.
Okay,
Also
cool.
cassoufflé, which is like a fried, like this kind of shape, cheese croquette, which is also very
You
good.
see, we're big eaters.
This is Rokin. It's like the main street of the center, I would say. One of the two main streets. We also have Damstraat,
Okay.
which is over there just crossing. It usually gets very busy.
Because back in the days, Amsterdam used to be surrounded by walls, and that's where they dug the canals around it for trade and also for security. And then when the walls got broke down, basically it stayed the Wallen, and the Wallen became this big prostitution thing because all the sailors were coming into the city, and they needed to release quickly and have some massage and therapeutic session, let's say. So, yeah.
I think you were telling me yesterday or the day before that since they were at sea for such a long time,
many
they would
months,
think that
yeah.
the dolphins were mermaids or something, and they would jump
think
into
that they're
the.
very, very good
Okay.
looking women because they were out for so long, and then basically they would get hypnotized by it, and they would jump into the water following those mermaids thinking it was women, and they would basically drown afterwards, and that
Oh my God.
wouldn't work. So that's why they needed to have a red light, a prostitution ring kind of, so when the sailors come, they could like empty their needs, let's say, and then go back at sea for a month again.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, and a lot of the ladies actually, so their wives, when those sailors were dying for whatever reason, a lot of their wives would become prostitutes, so they could pay after the debts and everything.
Okay, so it's just like a cycle
Exactly.
that
yeah,
happened, a
Never
vicious
ending
cycle. Okay.
It's always the same thing. So each year, around 10 to 20,000 bikes fall into the canals each year.
Oh, that's
And
a lot.
the
That's
city
okay.
of Amsterdam, they scoop up around 20 to 25,000 bikes per year. And so you see the math isn't mathing, like there's less bikes that fall in than they pick it up. And that's because during World War II, when the Germans came to the Netherlands, they wanted to take everybody's bikes. Because with those bikes, they could use the metal to make weapons, ammo, and everything. And the Dutch people, they're super, super stubborn people. So they said, pardon my language, they said, fuck this, I'm not gonna give you my bike. Decided to take all of their bikes and throw them inside of the canals. So nowadays, when you see people magnet fishing, they often pull out bikes from the World War II, which is quite sick.
The canal has 3 layers. So the base layer is bikes that have just sat there. The second layer is mud, and then the third layer is actual water.
Yeah, that's a true myth. If you jump in the canal, make sure you don't impale yourself.
Yeah. It's dangerous to jump in the canals when they're not very, when they're like, what's the word? When they're very
Shallow?
deep.
Okay.
It's okay. So there's some specific places that you are allowed, but in thinner and shallow waters, then it's not really safe because you're 99% going to get stopped by something from a bike.
Now you're in the red light district. Well,
Okay.
It's the start of the red light district. The windows are much further down, and this is, let's say, the more historical part of it. If you film on top of it, you see bulls, heads of bulls.
Yeah, okay.
So
yeah.
back in the days when Dutch people had a lot of money, what they would love to show off what they do or what they own by putting sculptures of it on top of their house. So by seeing the bulls over there, you know that this guy used to
okay.
be a very, very successful butcher. And he wanted to show off what he did by having the bull's head over there. And something funnier though, you see the little building right there, the brick one on the side of the canal?
Which one?
Behind the tree, right behind the tree.
Right behind it. See the what brick building?
This right here. This
tiny little-
Yeah. That's the oldest public bathroom in Europe.
Oh, really?
It's a monument.
And it's a monument. So if you
No
want to
way.
legally pee on the monument in Amsterdam, that's the only place
There.
you can do it.
It looks pretty dirty.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. It stinks in there. It smells like there's pee since the 1700s.
So it's a very interesting triangle. We call it the Bermuda Triangle of Amsterdam because there is the windows for the prostitutes, there is a church, and then there's a kindergarten. So
Wow.
it's very
What a
controversial for
combination.
foreigners.
The red windows you see, let's stop over there.
Okay.
The red windows you see over there, those are the first red windows ever created in Amsterdam.
Okay.
If you look closely, maybe at the middle one, you can see my sister. To me, what's interesting is that they built the first red windows right in front of the old church.
This is
You
the
know,
red
like-
light window. Okay.
Yes, the first ones ever.
Okay.
All the ones are not here. They're over there on that side. Those are the first ones ever created.
Are these empty or do girls post
there's
up
still,
here too?
There's
Yeah,
still people.
there's
in there.
the
Oh,
work,
okay.
yeah.
So what's funny to me is that they built it right in front of the old church, so you know it's quite dystopian. Religion, prostitutes doesn't really mix together. Continue a bit down there, you're gonna see the kindergarten that you were talking about. It's the green thing over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the kindergarten, so it's quite crazy. A fun fact is that you cannot build a coffee shop next to a kindergarten.
But the
having
prostitutes can be there,
is
so that's okay?
Completely fine, yeah, that's alright. This right there is Febo, as you see, famous Dutch street tried out now. as you see in the picture, you just press a button, thing comes down, you grab your food.
I'll try it.
What do you guys recommend? What do you guys recommend? This one.
This one. Very.
I would say this one or the chili cheese.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's through.
I
And you
just
click
press-
on the thing that you want.
Like this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all the same. So you just click on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Sometimes, yeah.
It's warm, right?
I like it.
I
Pretty
get it
good.
sometimes.
Right, this is the middle.
Let's go down that alley.
Yeah, let's go over here.
Here, and this is okay to film.
Yeah, here
Okay.
it's alright. But then in a bit, you're gonna have to be a bit more low.
Oh, okay. So, should I keep the camera on myself right now, or?
Yeah, maybe.
So, yes, this is a red light area.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's for
look,
you.
she got mad.
This is Dam Square. It's the biggest square of Amsterdam, the most busy square of Amsterdam. It's the heart, truly the heart of Amsterdam. Right over there, it's the residence of where anyone imported from any other country stays at. Any president or minister or whatever, they're always going to stay at. And over here, we have, right over there, the Hotel Karnspolski.
Which one?
Right there with a tent, you see
Oh,
over
okay,
it? With
yeah,
a little
yeah,
van in front.
yeah.
It's a very posh hotel, so important people that are not at a minister or president level over.
Sorry. Oops. I'll let this guy pass. All right.
So, any
Okay, we're good.
person that is not at a president or minister level, so they don't stay over there.
Okay.
They will stay at the Kranspolski Hotel.
How much are the
That is very
rooms? Is it
posh.
very expensive per
I think it
night?
goes above 1,000 a night. I'm not
Oh, it's a
entirely sure,
lot.
but it's one of the very expensive hotels in
Okay.
Amsterdam. So we have a lot of Palestine protests. Usually, actually every day there is a Palestine protest over here. It's just where everything is going on, right over there.
All right, so Elzo and Evita were super cool. They brought me around, and now I'm gonna go back to the Airbnb, and it's time to suit up and do what I do best. So I'll check in with you guys later. Hi, how are you? Hey, I have a question. I have a travel vlog, and I know that some girls aren't cool with being interviewed. No? Okay. Do you think any of the girls here might be okay with it? Like, yeah? Okay, all right, thank you.
You want to ask her?
No, let's keep going.
No, she's clapped.
Oh, maybe her. Hi. I have a question. I have a travel vlog.
Yeah.
Okay. Since it's already good footage, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop talking when you talk to them so we can also hear you talking. I'm gonna stop recording. Oh, actually, here there's gonna be some more.
You can try to get like a side angle so you can see my face and
Yeah.
his face.
All right.
She looks nice.
Here?
She looks really nice.
Want to ask her? Yeah.
Which one?
There's two. You can ask her if you want.
Oh, okay. Hi. I have a question. Hey, how are you? I have a travel vlog, and I was wondering if I could pay for an interview. Are any of the girls like okay with it here or no? Okay, thank you.
She was nice at least. Her maybe?
Hi, how are you? Let's keep walking a little bit.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Great, hi.
Someone's busy in there. Hi. You want to ask?
Time might take something to
Hey, how are you? I have a question. I have a travel vlog. I have a travel vlog, and I was wondering if I could do like just like a quick interview with you. Is that okay? Or, yeah. Okay. And I could pay you some time. Is that okay? It's just a quick interview, like.
Should I go in or? Evita, film with your phone.
She
Yeah?
said she wants €100.